Here's a really practical tip for success. And I want to show you guys this because I think it's going to be very helpful. So really, if you think about it, your mind is like a circle. And how is it like a circle? Well, it's a circle that has a bunch of slices of pie. If you are thinking about, let's say, work and trying to improve yourself, that's taking up this part of the circle, right? If you're thinking about, like, I don't know, your family, right, that's taking up this part of the circle. If you're worrying about current events, that's taking up this part of the circle. If you're doom scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, that's taking up this part of the circle. If you're exercising and improving your health, that's taking up this part of the circle. You start to realize that in order for you to work more on a certain aspect, so let's call this here like success, right? If you want to work on being successful or working on yourself, in order to increase this pie by like increasing your effort in this area, you have to subtract it from something else. This is really the only way to do it at a certain point. Once you get to the point where you're very efficient, you're very productive, everything, you have to remove certain aspects, right? And so this is really why doom scrolling is such an issue, because you're going to have like TikTok over here, right? And you see how big of a chunk of your mind and your energy and your focus is going to this. But what if, imagine this. Imagine instead of that, we take TikTok, right? And then we destroy this line here. And then we call this whole thing success. Just imagine like how much farther you would go, right? Like now all of this effort is being towards like improving yourself, trying to work harder. But like people don't realize this, especially when you start worrying about things that don't matter. I'm going to literally ask you guys a question right now. Did the news in the past week have a direct impact on your life to the level of if you didn't know about it and now you know about it, it significantly changes your reality forever? It significantly changes what you're able to do. It either really enhances your safety or somehow protected you by knowing this piece of information. If you're honest about it, most times is no. Most time, if you keep up with the news, the media outlets are typically just like fear mongering, right? They're promoting all the worst parts of society because that's what gives views. And then they're promoting all these different small changes that have honestly nothing to do with you. I'm going to be so real right now. The main thing you should be focused on is improving yourself, because honestly, that's going to have the biggest impact on your own life. Yes, maybe if some person passes some sort of law, it might affect you. But think about this. Even if it affects you, what can you do about it? You can't do anything. You can't stop that, right? So why would you focus on things that other people are doing that you can't change and you can't affect and allow that to take up your mental space, right? Because this is what so many people do every day. They have this part of their mind, right? This part of their mind that is literally just like news, right? So that's like over here. It's literally just like all about news every day. They just worry about what is published on the news. They worry about what's going on in different countries that they don't even live in. Or they worry about what's happening in their own country, but it's super far away, right? I'm telling you right now, if you just focus on yourself, if you devote all your energy to improving yourself, that will be the fastest way to get successful, the fastest way to see personal growth, and really what you should be doing. Stop focusing on things that don't matter, don't affect you, and you have no control over them. Start focusing on things that do matter, you do have control over them, and you can actually change, which is your own life. Nobody realizes this, and everybody prefers to just use their circle for TikTok, for checking the news, for just wasting complete time. But I'm telling you, if you start to remove these things out of your life, you will have more time to work on what actually matters, and that's how you will become successful. You have to devote yourself to an completely new level to really reach success. And how you do that is by having like a wholehearted devotion. It's not like half-ass, just like, oh, maybe I'll work on a little bit. No, you need to go all in, right? You need to go all in and commit on this. And the only way to do that is to honestly sacrifice certain things. But I mean, I want you to be real about it. Like, we're talking about sacrificing TikTok. Like, is this really, or Instagram, right? Like, is that really something you like care about? Like, is that really a sacrifice? Like, to be honest, it really shouldn't even exist in the first place. I think the only benefit is that sometimes, people can send out messages and, raise awareness about certain things. And that's how I'm communicating to you guys. But I would rather nobody be on the platform and all my videos get no views than it is like it currently is. But honestly, we're in the reality it is, so we can't change that. But it's just like, it's not even a sacrifice, guys. Just give it up. Just stop wasting your time just watching these short, meaningless videos that have no impact on your life and just start getting to work. Because that's really the reality of it. I think that's something that nobody's going to tell you. Nobody who is making content on a platform is going to tell you to get off the platform. But I'm honestly going to tell you, for the health and well-being of yourself, get off of all social media platforms and just work. Like, that is literally the best secret I think that you can have, the thing that's going to improve yourself the most. You're going to feel more confident about it because you know you're not wasting time. You're not going to feel guilty, all of this stuff. So I'll be the first to say it, I guess. Just get off, please. Pause this video and just go do work on your own life. Go improve yourself. Stop watching me.